It's time for news with CCN's own Jesse Mogul. Jesse?
And now, CCN, Crown City News. Your news, your neighborhood starts right now.
Good morning, Joseph and Mary. Here's what's making news right here in the San Gabriel Valley. Police say an elementary school age boy told his mom that he was recently raped at the Pasadena Aquatics Center. They now have the suspect in custody. Police say that on May 18th, that a man had raped him in the dressing room area of the Rose Bowl Aquatics Center. She told Rose Bowl staff immediately, who recognized the suspect as a regular at the swimming pools. Staff called police and notified the lifeguards who followed the man. Police say the suspect is 57-year-old Leslie Dittert of Glendale. Police arrested him and booked him at the Pasadena jail and presented the case to the LA County District Attorney's Office. No charges have been filed against him, and he was released from custody Thursday afternoon. But police say they're continuing the investigation. They're asking any other possible victims who may have had inappropriate contact with Leslie Dittert to call Pasadena Police Detective Monica Couillard at 626-744-7128 or the Pasadena Police Dispatch non-emergency number at 626-744-4241. You can also report information anonymously at the LACrimeStoppers.com keyword Pasadena. Detective Couillard at the Pasadena Police Department can be contacted Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A new device may have revolutionized healthcare services for those who might be at risk of HIV. As CCN's Tony Mead reports, the researchers and scientists at Oak Crest Institute of Science say they may have found a major breakthrough in HIV prevention.
Hi, I'm Tony Mead with CCN. I'm here at Oak Crest Institute of Science, where they provided me with a lab coat and gloves to take a close look at a device that they developed that may be a major breakthrough in HIV prevention.
At this moment, the greatest risk of contracting HIV occurs in sub-Saharan Africa, where we estimate around 7,000 people a day become infected with HIV. So these are staggering proportions.
Dr. Mark Baum, president and founder of Oak Crest Institute of Science in Pasadena, and a team of researchers and scientists has spent more than 10 years developing and researching a device they say could revolutionize the prevention and treatment of HIV. The Institute recently received a $20 million grant to stop HIV in its tracks. Baum says he works in prevention because of the options available to keep the infection from happening.
We started off looking at mother-to-child prevention. This is preventing infants from contracting HIV from the breast milk of their mothers. These are all for sub-Saharan Africa. And we've worked on vaginal rings to prevent HIV infection in women, obviously. Again, looking at the developing world, and more recently, we've been working on implantable devices.
Dr. Baum says here at Oak Crest, the team works together and learns from each other. They've developed this match-like device that they say has successfully delivered a controlled, sustained release of antiretroviral, or ARV, drugs for up to 40 days in a small animal study. They used beagle dogs and found that the canines had no adverse side effects. Scientists here say the plan is to design the tiny device to work long-term.
We have developed a very small matchstick-sized device that can be implanted kind of like a contraceptive implant underneath the upper arm. A very easy procedure to implant and remove. And we hope that we can develop this product to actually confer 1 year of protection from a single device.
The device is about 4 centimeters long, and it's made of silicone and PVA coated. It has a couple of release windows that would remove the drug that's packed inside the device from inside into the animal model.
The team is still working on the prototype. Their plan is to develop the device for FDA approval. Baum says, unfortunately, they have to keep using animals for these studies for the next few years. He says although results have been extremely successful with dogs, they need to take a few more steps before they can begin testing the product on humans.
Once we've reached that milestone, we can go to the FDA and start doing studies in people. And that should be then going relatively quickly because we're using a package that has components that already are FDA approved. So the drug is close to being FDA approved, and the polymers and materials that we're using are all FDA approved.
To stay current with Oak Crest news and events, visit their website at oak-crest.org. In Pasadena, Tony Mead, CCN.
Well, that's some amazing news, Tony. It looks like they're making some great breakthroughs in HIV prevention out there.